Jason Statham has starred in two hit action movies in the past couple of years, The Beekeeper and A Working Man, and simple statistics determine which one is more deserving of a sequel. Statham is one of the last remaining box office stars who don't need to rely on IP like Marvel superheroes and can actually attract a crowd to a theater. At a time when most non-franchise action movies flop, audiences are still turning up to see Statham on the big screen. Statham's latest action vehicle, A Working Man, has dethroned the Snow White remake at the box office. His new revenge thriller has toppled a giant mega-budget Disney property on the box office charts, proving that Statham is even more popular than the original Disney princess. After the success of The Working Man, it seems likely to get a sequel. But maybe Statham's last action movie, The Beekeeper, should get a sequel first. The stats make it clear that one deserves a sequel more than the other. While A Working Man has been a hit with both critics and audiences, The Beekeeper did even better. The Beekeeper caught everyone by surprise. It's a ridiculous movie with a ridiculous premise, but it's also a ton of fun. It earned an impressive fresh critics score of 71% on Rotten Tomatoes and an even more enthusiastic 92% from audiences. A Working Man's audience score isn't too far behind The Beekeeper with 89%. But it has a much lower critics score of 51%, below the Rotten threshold. The Beekeeper fared better at the box office too, grossing $16.5 million domestically on its opening weekend, via Deadline. A Working Man's own opening weekend isn't far off with $15.2 million, but The Beekeeper had great legs and ended up with a very strong multiplier. A Working Man should still end up being a success, but the weaker reviews will make it more difficult to repeat The Beekeeper's lifetime gross of $162 million. The Beekeeper fared better on CinemaScore too. A Working Man earned a respectable CinemaScore of B, but The Beekeeper slightly outdid it with a B+. Both The Beekeeper and A Working Man have franchise potential. The Beekeeper has some fascinating world building, and the first movie just scratched the surface, while A Working Man is adapted from a book series with a bunch of other entries. But in terms of box office performance and critical reception, and simply what sounds more exciting as a viewer, The Beekeeper 2 would be the better Jason Statham sequel. Thankfully, The Beekeeper 2 is already in development, with Timo Tchajanto attached as director.